have to get my neck brace. I may have to get my neck brace on again very soon. So, all right, let's do this. Good afternoon. The time now is 8:41 p.m. and this is the business meeting for October 6, 2022. And this meeting is now in session. We'll ask our recording secretary, Mr. Dana over, to please do a roll call.
All right, good evening, everyone again. President Vijay Ramjatan.
Present.
First Vice President Barbara Williams.
Here.
Treasurer Lu Zhao.
Yes, here.
Second Vice President Ted Chang.
Here.
Recording Secretary Lane Aminova, myself here. Member Natifa Lewis.
Here.
Member Nancy Lugasi. Member Nancy Lugasi.
Not excused.
Right. Member Shaliza Dean.
I'm here.
Member Rajwinder Kaur.
Present.
Member Cassandra Alexander.
Here.
And member Simone Dornbach.
Here.
Right.
Okay, thank you so much. I want to remind everyone who is here, this part of the meeting that we have every month is not for the public. This is for the council members. Can we please disable the chat feature, and can we please disable the ability to make what is it called, like reactions? Because I would love for the council members to really talk and discuss council business without input from the public. This is a space for us to meet and discuss and plan council business. So you're more than welcome to stay by, listen us talk and discuss, but we cannot have comments from the public at all. And we're so happy so many of you stayed back to listen on as we discuss. I want to first start off by saying, Barbara, thank you so much for really doing a wonderful job. I trust that I know we were in good hands from the day one with you at the helm and all the council members who supported you in a wonderful way. And you know, this council is not VJ, it's the CEC, it's all of us. And this past August, September, October, like, I don't know how long I've been out, was a testament to that. Barbara, thank you.
You're welcome, VJ. I got your back.
Thank you. Literally. So moving forward, we're going to run through our items here really quickly, so that we not really quickly, but in a timely manner. So again, if there's any item up for discussion, we're going to ask our Simone Donbark, who did a wonderful job with timekeeping. Cassandra, you're back on timekeeping next month. Simone will do a 1 minute discussion items. If anyone want to make, any council members want to make a comment about something, Simone, one minute mark, so we can be fair and timely, because we are parents with children for school tomorrow also. Okay, first item up for discussion is budget discussions for 2022-2023. Lu Zhao, go for it.
VJ,
Yes.
aren't we gonna approve the minutes first? My
Yes.
apologies.
Yes, go for it. Yes. Can we put the? I'm sorry, it wasn't on the agenda. Sorry. Can we please put the minutes for the last month? How many months we have?
Just one word. Elena, can you make? I have another count. Log in and make that also a co-host, so I can present the spreadsheet later. Yep.
So and when you finish, Dorinda, can you please put up the minutes for all that needs to be approved? I'm sorry, Dorinda. You're muted. Okay, Lu Zhao is good to share. And can you share the minutes that will need to be approved? Let's Lou go first, then we do that after. Okay, good. While you look for
I still cannot share. I have because I need to use another computer, so I have another account or log in. So that account need to be make co-host.
I made both Dorinda and
it works now. Yeah, it works.
Okay,
now.
perfect.
Okay, so So this is, so actually two things. One thing is the last year we have the certificate printout, right? So for graduation, that money seems wasn't paid. So it come back to us, it's about 461.25. So we need that money allocated. BB or during the, you think we should create another category, or we can just use the one of the category?
Okay, let me first do this. Lou, can we please give permission to have BB come into the meeting to speak? Is there any council? Natifa has a hand up. Natifa, I saw you there with your hands up. So are we? Is everyone okay to? If everyone or council members, are you okay with BB giving advice and guidance on this topic? Is anyone not okay with that? Okay, so no one said that. So then,
Total okay.
so I guess everyone is all is okay, right? Okay, so BB can join in there, and then Natifa, you had your hand up. You want to speak now, or you want to speak after the, or you had something about the topic?
Yeah, I missed what he said the for something was for.
Go ahead.
Certificate,
For what?
the graduation certificate.
Oh, oh, okay.
So BB, can you chime in really quickly? What what Lou's asking?
What's the question? In order to add a line, you all have to vote on that.
Okay, so what Lou was asking.
So, yeah, so BB, so you think we should add a new line for that item, or we should, just deduct from one of the lines? I was trying to say, like, what would be general supplies or something like that? No.
So I think you all have the answers here, but I definitely can give you some recommendations. I see Dorinda has her hand up, so maybe she has some comments. You have context for why we're asking this?
Hi, BB. Thanks, Lou. I actually had a meeting with Dragon Mirror yesterday. I applied for my P card, and the 461 that Lou was referring to, she said we can add it to the supplies line. So I don't think we need to add another line so that we can get that paid off. I just wanted to set that. Thank you.
So you mean the general supplies line, not the P card line, right? Or
Yeah,
the
the general supplies, yes.
Yeah, then we have to move some money because the supply only have $200. This one have more than $600 or $400, right? So Dorinda, that's all the money on the invoice we haven't paid yet, right?
We have the website we have to pay for too, but I believe she can use it from another line. But the 461, she said you can put it in general supply. She already has the website account for, but the 461 came up after the fact because it wasn't paid before.
Okay.
So I think his question is, where are you taking the money from? And wherever you decide to take the money from, the council needs to vote in order to do that. So you're modifying the budget.
Okay. Okay, so we can do that all, at last. So this is the one item we know that we're gonna have to do. We have to put in, in the general supply.
Sorry, Lou, I have a question. Can we take it? Can we take it out from refreshments, because so far the year has started and we have not used refreshments because we've been having meetings virtual. So can you please take the money out of there? This is my suggestion, council. Can you do it in vivo, like live, add a line? Or are we adding a line, or are we adding it to general supplies, or what are we doing it to it?
General supplies, yeah.
Okay, so let's take out the amount from there. Well, how much? What's the amount? Like I'm having the 451.
So
461.52.
What's again? I'm doing it right now. So let's do this. It is 1559 minus 451 point what?
460.
461.25.
461.25. Natifa, I saw your hand, right? 1 second. Okay. That is 1559 point minus 461.59.
461.25. Yep.
0.25. So that is 1,097.75 remaining in that refreshments line. $1,097.75. Let's go to this one proposal, and if anyone else has a different, idea, we could put it there also, right? So because we don't, we should give all ideas.
So,
Oh, my bad. Okay, good. That's fine. It's running out.
so basically that would be the number after, we move the money from refreshment into the,
Okay, thank you, Latifa, and then Dorinda.
So my comment was directly to what you were just doing here at the last meeting when we were going over those budget things. The reason that we left that amount in refreshments is because we said we plan to redo things like the legislative breakfast and so forth. So this is why we kept that larger budget there, and we did not end up putting that in there. And we said that on the supplies line, we haven't really been using the office supplies. So there's not much things that we're gonna be able that we're gonna really need to get from that part. And then now Dorinda's gonna get the P card or so forth. So we felt that we were very well stocked as far as supplies and things went, that it made sense to keep that in refreshments rather than moving it from there.
I agree. So you mean from line 6? No, from line number. Luke, I can't
So,
for some reason move the screen. I don't know
Basically,
why.
what Dorinda was saying that she discussed with Dragomir to cover that money from that P card budget, just keep the minor amount there because we haven't really been using it for in-person things or so forth, and keep the refreshment because that wasn't so much the every month meeting refreshments, but when we're making that large part.
So
But
it'll come.
as far as
It'll come out
so
of
yeah,
line
that's
6?
600 line here to take the rest of it and put it up here.
Okay, I agree. Does anyone disagree with that? Let's just move along. Does anyone is in disagreement with that?
Also we can readjust, like the amount in the personal reimbursement,
Let's leave
because
that for now, please, because people always end up asking for reimbursements at the end, and then that becomes an issue. So I agree with Latifa in the terms of the supplies, because we had money last time for a lot of supplies when we got an AA, and we got a lot of supplies that we have not used. So can we go ahead with Latifa's idea for now? Lou, do you mind reworking that numbers, please? I can help out with.
So right now the general supply only have $200. So Latifa, you're saying move P-cards money over there?
Well, it's not my idea. Is what Dorinda actually said that TV told her.
All right.
If I may, I actually applied for the 600 yesterday with Dragomira, so it's applied for. It has to stay there.
Oh.
I see. Okay.
The 400 is just going to general supplies because we have to pay for these certificates. And so therefore 200 will be left in general supplies, which we had agreed on. Let's just leave 200 because we have so many pens and papers and whatnot.
Okay, so what is member development for? Do we have an idea what that is for?
We suggested that it may be useful to do trainings, attend things. We didn't really do a lot of that last year, but the idea is that so that we can better serve our constituency, we can take advantage of those opportunities.
And who's actively working on that to secure though? Is anyone? I'm just asking for knowledge base because I wasn't here for 3 months, right? Did anyone say, okay, well, we'll figure out, or the Rainer gonna figure out, or Face will help us out for those things, or no? Or we don't know?
Face did indicate that there would be support. So there are some things that are covered like in Parent University, etc.
Right.
But we did discuss that, okay, this is for the entire year. It will be ongoing. I forgot there were a couple ideas that had come up, but nothing was definitively decided at that point.
So do we want to still keep that there? Council members. We have to make a decision. So if no one is voicing their concerns, then Latif and I will decide and let's vote, right? Because we want to get everyone's ideas. So Lou, for some reason I can't. Go ahead, Lou.
Yeah. So again, so I in the past few months, right? So we have to move money from the personal spending because October again is a remote month, right? So most people won't use 125. So this is easy money to move.
Okay, let's do that.
And for you, I'm not sure if you're gonna use all 200 in the past 3 months,
no, because I wasn't in attendance. So take it from there. There you go.
Right. So those things we can adjust right now, and that will come up with quite a lot of money. So
That's
let me
okay.
move everybody from 124, like just follow what happened in the last 2 months. So this is going to be 275. So for Ted, how much money?
You can put zero me out.
Ted said you can zero him out. Ted, your microphone is really low.
And for Nancy, probably the same, right? Or because she's not attending, or
Well, she
we
didn't.
expect-
Well, she didn't attend, so she can't apply, right? So for sure.
right? And yeah, I think for Radwinder and Elena, they do need it.
Right.
So-
No, let's not say that they need it, but yeah. So for myself, for August, I was out August to September, right? No, September only. I don't
September
know.
only.
Okay, so take it out. Good. That's zero for me. Good. I
Okay.
think we have enough to cover now. Is that correct?
I believe so. Like your this is 200, and so this is 1482.
So I'll do the math. Hold on. So that was 15,000.
14,825. So it used to be 1552
25, yes.
25, right?
5,525 point minus what? You got it? 14,825.
26.
I got 700 difference.
26. This would be, so this one, then we got G7 minus I7. So we got the $700 from that,
You want-
right?
Yes, so that covers that, yeah.
So this one would be, then they would be $900 here, right?
Yes.
So then they will cover the 400 whatever. Then I still have something left. So maybe we don't want so much, to be here. We can just move some money or someplace.
The refreshments, because I think
for
we're
example,
gonna
right?
leave a good amount for that. So yeah, you want to fix back G12, yeah.
Yeah, G12. So you wanna move, let's say,
So 700 minus
400.
460. What was the amount that we had to get for what? I'm sorry, I get them asking. 461.
460 something. So we can move 300 over there. Then it becomes 500, and
That's
it's
perfect.
enough for it, right?
That's
So
perfect.
then 400 here, right? So
Yes.
this would be 400 here,
Correct.
and this would be
Plus 300.
300 here,
300.
right?
Yes.
300 here, right? So
you go.
then, right. Then the already spent would be 461.25.
There you go.
Remaining balance equal I5 minus
Oh,
K5. So we have $39 left, right?
No, just put all your extra in refreshments, as Latifa said, you will all have events.
Right, yeah,
Oh,
we already did. They say the 700 actual, right? So I put 400 to the refreshment, 300 to the general supply.
Yeah, there's just some like cents remaining, like 40, like 30 something dollars remaining in the general supplies. You want to put everything, the exact math amount in the refreshments?
Yeah. So the refreshment we can add 400.
Okay, maybe we can always modify this again, right? In the future.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
needed. Okay, good. So this is.
I think
so
like
if-
last year, the last time we can monitor, like I forgot, it's February or something. Then
Okay,
we close.
Yeah, you have a timeline for the fiscal year.
I want to move to a vote, please. So, Elena, do you please make a vote now to approve this new budget modification?
Sure.
Does wait, does anyone have a question?
There's the second thing is the equipment, right? The hybrid meeting equipment. So this one, I don't know, we can, modify the budget, this time, or at least I'm not sure we can fix the amount because we haven't come out idea, what to buy, right?
So we can leave it there still, no? And until we still have time to modify, we can leave it there for
Sure.
now until we figure it out. But in terms of time, I'm trying to do timings, like to move the meeting on tonight. Can we approve this one here and leave the other one that's not urgent right now?
Sure.
Wait, VJ, I have one question.
Of course.
When does the budget end, BB?
The budget ends, you have the fiscal timeline hasn't come out yet, but historically, we know that the last time you're able to modify the budget is in your February meeting. So you have time.
Oh, okay. I just want to know if we have time.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. So we could proceed.
Let's just do one modification because it takes time, right? To do a lot of these things. It's not urgent, Lou. So I think it is enough to do for tonight. And then we can do the next modification next meeting. Is that fair?
Also, next meeting, are we sure we're still gonna do remote or we gonna have to be in person?
We don't know. So we have to wait, right? And see, and we all are on that same waiting list to find out for sure. So I think
So-
at this point, the budget looks great. I would love for us to move to a vote. Is that okay, Lou?
Yeah, okay.
I make a
Elena?
motion to go
Yes.
for it.
I second that.
President BJ Ramjatan,
I approve.
Barbara Williams, Vice President,
It's a yes for me.
Second Vice President Ted Chang,
Yes.
Treasurer Lou Zhao.
Yes.
Myself, Recording Secretary Elena Minova, yes. A member Nancy Lewis,
Yes.
member Nancy Lugasi. All right, moving on, member Shaliza Dean.
Yes.
Raju Indakar, member,
Yes.
member Cassandra Alexander.
She can't unmute herself. Can someone help her unmute?
Let me see what is, let me make her a co-host. Sorry, I guess she'll be joined. Go ahead, Cassandra.
I approve.
Awesome. And last but not least, member Simone Dornbeck.
Yes.
Awesome, unanimous. Thank you.
Thank you. Motion passed. Beautiful. Line number 2, discuss next CEC28 collaborative town hall. So what is, can you stop sharing when you finish, Lou?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. From both the computers. Thank you. Yes, both computers. All right. Moving along, discuss next CEC28 collaborative town hall. I've heard Ted brought it up. I think Elena brought it up also. I think Simone brought it up also about doing, we had a successful town hall where we host all the middle schools that can present about their schools. That seems to be the hot topic right now. Ted, is this the time, like, would be November or December to start doing that?
This,
Ted,
sorry,
you are-
Regent.
Shalisa, 1 second, please. We can let's talk
Sure.
over each other, please. Ted, and if you can raise your hand, I will acknowledge you, please. Ted, you're very far. We can't hear you clearly, buddy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
There you are.
yeah, I'm not sure if the admissions deadline has been issued, but I think it's usually December,
Raise your
right?
hand, Ramona. Raise your hand, Simone. You will get a chance to talk. There you go. I know. You know, raise your hand here.
No, that's okay. I'll let everyone else go, but I think, yeah, we need to start it now if we're gonna do it.
Okay, Elena or Simone, if you raise your hand, we can see who raised their hand in which order. So that way I could call, it would be easier for me to call you. So Elena.
Yeah, I have a
Shalisa-
question. So
Yes,
I
1
know
second.
that,
Sorry, please. Shalisa, if you want to speak, please raise your hand so we can definitely acknowledge your contribution. Elena, and a 1 minute mark, please, Simone. Well, Elena first, Simone do the time check.
all right. So I'll be quick. I just wanted to point out, I think Ted mentioned not just the middle schools affair, but high schools as well for our middle school families applying to high schools. So it would be great if we could do both. I think those would be extremely welcome by our families.
Okay. So, Simone.
Sorry, you have to do my time.
I got
So
you.
BB just posted it into the chat. The high school admission starts on the 12th of October, which is like in less than a week. And it stops, the end date is December 1st. It's the same as middle schools, and middle schools is on the 26th. So we basically really have only November. It's a very tight
Okay,
timeline. So, and I'm happy to help with organizing it. I don't know who did it last
I
time.
did.
It was, I thought it was very well done. So yeah, if you can help me.
I did it, so I'll work with you to get it done this year again. But let's first wait on planning for. Let's get all comments and we'll plan. Lisa, go for it.
We have to discuss also a town hall with District 28, all the different leaders in terms of introducing them and what they do and things of such.
Like a general. So can we please put that down as? Can we put that as a next discussion item for next meeting, please? Town hall with District 28 leaders. Dorinda, please, can you please put that down as an idea? Luzal. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I also think, you know, middle school, high school, either one town hall or two town hall. Probably two town halls better, but you know, there's going to be a lot of work for high school. I think we should try to invite at least one sample school from each kind of category. So for example, art school, you know, like LaGuardia or Frank Sinatra, or, you know, like special high school, or the, you know, Thompson Harris kind of a screen school, or, you know, for your neighbor school, you know, like each one have some kind of thing. You know, because this is so complicated, you know, you have to be, you know, represented. Yeah.
And students can apply to any my kids in high schools, yes, that's why I don't know. They can apply to any high school. Barbara Williams, you are the high school queen, right? So you know about this stuff a lot. So what we can do possibly, and to answer everyone's questions, Dorinda, go for it. Sorry, I didn't see your hand.
Thanks, Vijay. Just because you weren't here at the last meeting, the council members were discussing the collaborative town hall with Dr. Pate's office. As Shaliza was saying, that was an idea for the last meeting. So they wanted to discuss it this meeting, so you guys can go ahead and
Okay.
plan it, right?
Understood, sorry. The collaborative meeting with Dr. Pate to introduce the leaders.
Yes.
So why doesn't, I'm sorry. Why don't the district office do this? Why we have to do all the work? We always like doing all this stuff. I feel like the district office could do that and let us support them. Dr. Pate, you are present. Can we talk about how your team could do this, spearhead, how we can support? Because I rather us focus on the town halls for November and let the district office plan the meeting with the leaders and introduce us as leaders also. Because oftentimes if we are not introduced as leaders, then we are always doing that introduction to other people. But you are all leaders too. So Sonia, are you on? Okay, so I will. Can I speak to Dr. Pate and Sonia and team? Is everyone okay with that? Let me have, and we can have that team do that meeting collaboration, and then CEC will focus on gathering the high schools and the middle schools. Is that okay? I think I see thumbs up, head shaking. Okay, good. So Dorinda, please, you know, my medication is very sends me crazy. Please, I sleep a lot, right? Remind me again and again. I am on strong pills, folks. So if I misspeak, forgive me. Forgive me. BB, stop laughing at me. You're shooting off camera. You are all laughing at this. I went off on a tangent. I'm sorry. Woo, BJ, stop. Okay, listen. Anyways, you all stop laughing. God, forgive me. I'll drink some water.
What are you drinking? I want some of that.
Water. But I had oxycodone and I had metoprolol, which is muscle relaxant, and I have gabapentin 400 milligrams before. So I am cocktail out. Anyways, whew, I'm at cloud 15. Anyways, so let's look at the calendar because you know we're about action, right? So I will plan with can myself and who also wants to be in the committee to plan the town hall for the middle school. I'm going to have a town hall for the high schools. Miss Latifa Lewis, you are also the president of a high school too. So I'm just saying, just FYI.
too.
So you too? So choose your team. You in a high school town hall, or are you in a middle school town hall?
High school.
Okay, I'm gonna call the name. Elena, can you call the name on the list and ask each one which one they want to be in, please?
Sure. VJ.
I'm gonna be with the middle school.
All right. Let me see. Hold on. Barbara.
Both. If I
Ooh.
have to choose, I'll choose high school. Don't have a
Okay,
kid
have
in middle
to choose.
school anymore.
All right. Lu Zhao.
Because I just experiences, so I think high school is better fit for me.
Okay. Ted Chang.
I don't have a strong opinion either way.
So choose Ted.
High school, I guess.
Okay,
Okay. Myself, high school. I have a kid applying to high schools.
whatever.
Latifa Lewis.
All of you.
You can call me last. I'll just go where the least people are.
Nancy Lagasse. Not here. Shaliza Dean.
I'm also either way because I don't have any kids going to either school at that time.
Don't say that we'll expel you from the CEC. To choose one.
No, I'm saying whichever has the least, I'll go to that one.
Okay, well, now you're gonna have a balance thing now. So just choose one, somebody.
All right, I'll go for middle school.
All right. Rajwinder Kaur.
Middle school.
Cassandra Alexander.
I'm sorry, middle school.
Simone Dornbeck.
Middle school.
All right. So go back to VJ.
So I'll be high school.
Yes, Natifa. So we have Natifa. So let's recap. Dorinda, what we have: Barbara, Ted, Elena, and oh, the thing changed and I lost count people now. Barbara, Ted, Elena, and Natifa is doing high school. Everyone else is and Lou.
Yeah.
The treasurer, of course, on that side to bring the data. That's great, Lou. Thank you. Noted. And then we have everyone else. We're gonna be doing the high school, the middle school town hall. Okay, let's get dates. November. How about is our meeting? Okay, our meeting is not conflicting with anything in November. How about if we do November 9th for the middle school, November 16th for the high school? They're 1 week apart. It's after our meeting, so we can announce, we can blast it out, we can
Can we
promote.
check if the parent teacher conferences are?
Yeah, of course. Check all these dates. Check all. Can someone check right now? I know you all fingers are like just looking at different. I can see Natifa thinking. I can see you.
It seems like it's a parent.
VJ, can you repeat that date? 11, 9?
November 9th, November 16th.
Which is first? High school?
Middle school, the 9th, 16th, high schools. Simone said yes so far.
Wait, isn't the high school the one that opens first? Oh, well, whatever. It doesn't matter.
But we're still in the window, right? The idea is
They close
a
at the same
platform.
time.
Ted
They-
Chang, go ahead.
Yeah, I just have a question about doing a high school one. Like middle schools, there's only a fixed number of middle schools, but high schools, it's literally every high school in the city. So how are we gonna do that? Like, how is that actually gonna work?
Would it be
It will
okay?
work.
Sorry. Would it be okay if you and your team reach out together and talk about this separately? Because it's really gonna be a long discussion. I think Lou alluded before about choosing one in the arts, one in the sciences, one in the this communications. But I think if you and your team reach together and discuss, that'll be great. Is it okay? Via your meetings, cool, Ted?
I think Ted would like to chair that effort.
You
November
all will
16th is
choose
good for me.
when you
I'm not the
when you-
president of a PTA of a high school.
Ooh, slam dunk at me.
Natifa is still looking. Okay, anyway, so we're moving along. 9 and 16 is okay?
Are
16
we
is good
married
for me.
we're married to Wednesdays?
We are not married to Wednesdays, but I'm just saying, so it could be the 8th or the 15th.
I'm married to Wednesdays because I got stuff on Monday and on Thursday and on Friday. So I'm married.
I
No
like
divorce
Wednesdays.
here.
Does it work for most? for most
November
people?
17th is parent teacher conferences for high schools.
So we can
17th and
do it.
18th.
So
So
the 16th is good.
Natifa, we can move the middle school one to the 10th. Or you're more
That's-
focusing
yeah,
on the
that's fine.
high school one.
Guys, the 9th does
That's
not
fine,
work.
that's
It's
fine.
parent-teacher conferences, parent-teacher conferences for middle schools. If anyone has middle schools, students, it's parent-teacher conference on the 9th,
Do this. Leave her.
which is gonna be our parents, right?
Are we good?
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
flip the two, flip them.
For,
It's
what?
still gonna be, but you have parents who have high schoolers and
Right,
And
you can't do
middle
that.
schoolers,
Not on
so-
a parent-teacher conference night. I have a middle
Yeah.
schooler.
Okay, so can we stick to the 9th and the 16th, please?
No, 9th is parent-teacher conferences for middle schools,
Oh,
PJ.
can we do the 8th and the 16th?
That we could do.
Anyone okay with 8th and 16th?
is the 8th
Excuse him, he's on
election day?
meds.
Or the 10th and the
Oh,
16th?
8th is election day, you're right.
The
Or the-
10th and the
How about
16th?
10th and the 16th?
The,
It's not gonna work for everybody.
yeah, the
I
10th is
mean-
All
the
I'm
16th.
concerned, sorry, all I'm concerned about is if it's a holiday for the school, for the DOE. Remember, this is for the parents. If you
Right.
can, if you can make it individually, it's okay. I'm just saying, be okay with that. But this is for the parents. So look at if it's a Jewish
But
holiday, a Hindu
why don't-
holiday, a Diwali holiday, like those kinds of things, right? School holiday,
10th
election
is
day.
good because 11th is a holiday, so nobody has to wake up early.
I like 10th and 16th. Well, I volunteered for high school, which would be the 16th one anyhow, because I do have PTA on the 10th. So,
Fair
but
enough.
I
So-
think it's good.
Okay, good. So are we in agreement? So 10th and 16th.
Can we? I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
the Thursdays are usually always the educational meetings where there are lots of different educational meetings. Our school, for example, has the PTA meeting on the 10th, and so since we don't have a parent coordinator in our school, we don't have a guidance counselor, we don't have anybody in our school. We parents have to organize ourselves to get the information how we send our kids to middle schools. And some parents like me who are new to this, we really rely on this town hall. And so I'm advocating to not do it on the 10th because that's also at the same time that we
Okay.
have our PTA meeting.
How
But
about
the
if
8th
we
is
do-
fine. Why not the 8th? Because voting ends. When do they close the booths? But I think
9
they
PM? Okay. I
But
got
that's
Okay,
not
all right.
necessarily fair for the
No,
for
yeah.
people who want to go out and vote, you know.
no, you're
I
right.
think you
I
shouldn't do
thought
that.
it, yeah.
14th or 15th, or 14th or 15th, the following week. So that's gonna be the week of town halls. 14th or 15th for middle school. I say let's go with the 15th. Is that fair? Any kind of thing conflicting?
You want to do back-to-back
VJ,
nights?
that's like back to back, town
Okay,
hall.
okay, but okay, so we can have it perfect, folks. Please work with me here. We can
Oh.
have it everything perfect because Simone has a concern. It's election, it's that. So if the parents really want information, they will come out. I really believe that. It's a great resource.
So
It's gonna
one of
be
the
an
thi-
all-nighter.
Sorry,
Huh?
So the 10th
sorry.
is the-
One comment I would say to that, VJ, is I
Mhm.
think last year when we were having the town hall, it conflicted with one of my PTA meetings or something like that.
Yeah,
And so we had made the decision to tell people about the meeting and let them do that in lieu of that PTO or have a shortened one or whatever it is.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, or something like that. So if this is might be also a concern for many of the parents in your school, it's a good opportunity to invite them or whatnot. There are ways to like work around with you know, the meeting, like have a shortened meeting and
Okay.
let them attend or something like that.
I want to go with a vote because we could go on all night about the different dates, and I don't want to do that. Please, it's just a date. And I feel like if there's no way to please everybody, right? All who are in favor for the 10th and the 16th. The 16th is good, right? Elena, do a quick roll call, please. The 10th, the Thursday, the 10th for the town hall.
VJ Ramjatan.
Yes.
So hold on. I have one. Can we just switch it to have
what?
first
To
the
what?
high school, and then we leave your suggestion for the 10th and the 6th.
16th for middle school, yeah, we
yeah.
could do.
We do 16th for middle school and 10th for high school, and then it's fine.
We could do
Yes.
that.
Totally.
Is
let's do that.
anyone disagreeing with that?
Those
Good. We have a
accommodations.
plan. Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good.
That's
That's
awesome.
Thank you.
compromise. All about compromise. So Dorinda, please mark the date. We have more time to prepare. 16th for the middle school town hall. The 10th, Thursday the 10th for the high school town hall.
Well, now that you're putting it like that, VJ, you have more time to. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I'll share my pills. Okay. All right. Moving along. Discuss. So we good, right? The
We were
collab.
voting.
Oh, sorry.
We don't need to vote. Everybody's
Okay,
in
go
agreement.
ahead. Call a vote, please.
Oh
Let's-
no, VJ said no, we don't need to. Guys, come on. Let's not make this more difficult than we need to.
We
We
have to
switched
vote?
the dates. Everyone's good. No objections, right?
We
We're
good?
good, VB. Thank you.
We good? Okay, great. Beautiful. Thank you. Keep us in check, Barbara, please, always.
The meds are running out. Don't you see how fast it's going?
No, it's
Keep
beautiful.
up.
The collaborative meeting with Dr. Pate, I'll talk to her about that, okay? Thank you. Discuss outreach programs. Who had that on the agenda?
Shalisa wanted to discuss this and Barbara, when we
I
had
think
the other.
Lisa had it last year, right? That was
Yes.
great.
Yes, I wanted to know if we wanted to collaborate with MS217 and have an in-person outreach.
For
Or-
the town hall?
Uh-huh, for community resource or
Community resource.
online. I didn't hear your comment.
No, sorry, go ahead.
I didn't hear your comment.
I have a comment, sorry.
Yes, so that was an option.
So
Can we table that for the next meeting, since we're planning these town halls for November? Can we just put that for discussion the next meeting when VJ is not on medication?
No problem. But VJ, I live on those, boy.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Which is okay. Come back. Go and come back. Yes. Okay, next one is past resolutions, next step. So I was catching up. I'm still catching up. I have like 14,000 emails to go through. I went through majority of them. I saw some of the CEC ones. There was a back and forth about what the next steps are about after a resolution is passed. Yeah. So I want to make sure that we are all on the same page about this as a council members. So I know Ted Chang was asking to have the resolution sent out to the communities the same way how we send out the resolutions, the agenda out to the community on that feed, that listserv that we have, to send out, hey, the council passed 2 new resolutions. Here it is, right? And then in the past, we had just posted them on our website where we have resolutions. So I would like the council to understand what the 2 options are. We can have either one or both, or it doesn't have to be limited. I'm open. We'll leave this for discussion for 5 minutes. It's 9:24. So at 9:29, we'll end discussion on this topic. Floor is open. Ted.
Just to clarify, like we actually used to send out the resolutions, like with our previous AA, we would send out the resolutions to the community as well. So that's I mean, I don't know if it was done for all of them, but I know for a bunch of them it was done.
But VJ, we have to share our resolutions on our website, that is vital. So it's not a if, ands, or buts about it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
so
agree.
It has to.
So it's always going to be on a website. So I agree with Ted. I think it's great. It's good exposure to really send it out in the email also. I mean, I think our constituents who we serve, which is the parents of the district and all stakeholders, I think is one email to say, hey, and we don't write that many resolutions. So whenever we do pass them, to send an email to the same listserv saying, hi, here's the 2 resolutions that was passed at the November meeting. Dear community. You can also find them at our website located here. Are we okay with that? Not okay with that, Barbara?
If we're gonna discuss it at our calendar meeting, with the public, what's the sense of sending out another email again, unless somebody want to do extra work?
So
if we're gonna post it on the website, we're gonna discuss it in meeting. Why the email? That's just my opinion.
Yeah, can it hurt? That's my question is, can it hurt to send an email out to the listserv and saying, here it is? And that's the lens I want to say, like lens, because if a council member is asking to have it sent out, we have to honor why he or she may want to, or they may want to have it happen. But also to my question, I'm asking for us to think about it is like, can it hurt to send it out one more way to the listserv? And then also too, if we can send that out, it opens up a window. What else should we send out? Or do we want to redirect everyone to our website? That is the place you find a one-stop shop for everything. I had liked that idea only because I don't think we want to have our AA sending out 10,000 things every month. And then we miss one thing, what happened, right? So that was our reasoning before when we said, no, put it on the website. Let's train our district, our constituents. Here's where you find everything. And we can make an announcement at every meeting, maybe. Here's our website, and I'm okay to do that, Ted, and whoever want to do that. Here's our website, a 2-minute segment. Here's our website. Here's where you find updates. Here's where you find resolutions. Here where we find this. Here where you find that. Is that something we can do? Ideas. If we have 2 more minutes to wrap up this discussion, Ted.
I don't know. The website is just like a black hole. Nobody visits the website. Like literally nobody cares about our website. Not even probably half our own council. I mean,
Is
just
that factual?
I'm trying to be. I'm. That's my sense. Is like nobody visits
That's your
the website.
opinion. It's not
It is.
factual.
It's my opinion. Yeah. But what I wanted to say was that like for resolutions, just to answer what Barbara mentioned, that we put resolutions on our meeting notices to inform the public that we're going to vote on it. But then, so it makes sense why it goes in the notice, but then we're not informing the public of the result of the vote. So I think, and I don't have a strong opinion, we could even just put it in the next meeting's notice at the bottom of the notice and just inform the public that this, this was passed at the last council meeting or something like that. But like to pass a resolution and then not inform our constituents, it kind of seems to just sort of like it's just like doing all this work and then it just goes to the bottom of the bucket. It just kind of goes into a black hole that almost seems to defeat the purpose of being a council, from my perspective.
Thank you, Ted. So we're gonna have Tifa, then AA, I'm sure this, and then we're gonna wrap up at 9:29, and then we'll vote. I love when we have discussion and we vote. Latifa.
So I think Ted just mentioned a good thing. I think my only concern with sending it out, like, after the fact, 6 months or whatever it is after the fact, for a bunch of resolutions at one point in time, I think is an unnecessary email if you can just redirect people to the website. But if as resolutions are passed, as he suggested, with the upcoming notice, just as we include the agenda or so forth, you can include a link to the past resolution since the last meeting. I think that is a way that you do disseminate it to the public at the same point in time. But another email, when, some days we do get a lot of emails when we're shared things from other councils or whatnot. And honestly, sometimes it's easy for ours to get lost in the middle. And it's, we want the information, but depending on what you're doing, it is a lot. So I just think, like, if this is the meeting minutes, the meeting, whatever you call it, the meeting announcement or so forth, you have all these attachments. Yes, those go out. I really don't think that is a whole topic for debate. It's just a quick vote and go on. It doesn't hurt in one way or the other. It's just a matter of efficiency and process.
Okay, Dorinda.
Thanks, Vijay. I just wanted to let the council members know that I do get emails from parents and principals and, et cetera, about our website. So they do visit the websites. They ask for things. They go there. They get their, the recordings, things like that.
That's not factual what Ted said. That's his opinion. So we definitely want to acknowledge that. So let's move to a vote. It's 9:30 now. So Bibi, real quick, go ahead.
5 seconds. You're paying for someone to manage your website. Have them track views and folks who go on. Ask for the data. You're paying for it. Have
Thank
them
you so
work
much.
for it.
So here's the vote, right? And we have to vote on this. I'm sorry, but because we have to, because we have two opinions and we have to vote on this. So The options are, can you please lower your hands, both of you, make me nervous? Sorry. My glasses are seeing extra clear now. Here we go. Voting on sending out resolutions in an email or only posting them on the website. Elena, go for it. So you're gonna say only website, separate email. Go ahead.
Sorry, VJ, there was another option in there that Nathif and I both discussed, which was when something is passed, putting it on the next notice, like at the
Okay.
bottom of the next notice. So that's like the third option, I guess.
Okay, let's go. So, but I mean, but again, what Barbara said before, it's always on the website. So that there's two options is, so do we have to vote? Like, honestly, can we just do it on the website and then do it on our next notice going out? Like, do we have to do a separate email or vote for this, or do we want to vote for this?
We said vote, so I think the option would be separate email or with notice. So that's the vote.
Beautiful. Let's do that. Go ahead. Elena, call the roll call.
I think she said she stepped away.
Okay, so I'll do it. So Vijay Ramjayan, I said, I want to have the third option, please, which is just the website. I want to have the third option also, only website, notice or email. I'm with only website. First Vice President Barbara.
I'm with website.
Second Vice President Ted Chang.
I'm for the notice option, putting out the next month's notice.
Recording Secretary Elena. Oh, someone's marking on the votes. Okay, Treasurer Luzao.
Website.
Nancy Lugasi, not present. Narendra Kaur.
Notice.
Cassandra Alexander.
Website.
Shaliza Dean.
Website.
Latifa Lewis.
Notice.
Simone Donbach.
Notice.
So I think how many notices we have and how many websites we have?
5 website, 4 notice. Elena's didn't answer.
Elena Amenova, are you there? Going once, going twice. Gone with the wind. Okay,
Sorry, Vijay, if somebody can cover for me, I need to step out.
Elena. Okay, we're not gonna recap the whole thing. I was gonna say this to 3 things. The vote is, should we send out when the resolution is passed? Should it go out? So far, we have only been putting it on the website. Council members had asked for their resolutions to be emailed, for all resolutions to be emailed also separately also. And then Latifa and Ted had an idea of why don't put it on the next month's notice, a calendar meeting notice to go out. Okay, so which one? So far we have 5 for website, 4 for notice. What is your and then the other one?
Website, please.
Website, please. Okay, good. So at this point, council will keep on doing this on the website only until further notice. Fair enough. We're moving along. Okay. Discuss excused and unexcused absences. Let's go. Dorinda, you have some.
Okay. So you wasn't here, so we had voted on absences for Nancy Lugasi. I asked to put it back on the website because I want to hold everyone accountable. And we are a council, and what goes for one person goes for the other person. We have not gotten, and I spoke with Dorinda, any emails from Nancy that says I'm not going to be present at the meeting, which is the way it's supposed to go.
Correct.
I know she put something in the chat on an email that was directed to Ted, and said she wasn't going to be at the meeting, and I didn't think that was a lucrative.
No, it's not. It's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be
and
good.
I also spoke to you that said you didn't have a notice from her that she was not going to be at these meetings.
Correct.
Well, tonight is her 4th absence without any notice to either you, myself, or Ted, or to the whole group. So
the rule is to render to myself. That's what's supposed to.
That's what I'm saying. And Dorinda,
Right.
I spoke to Dorinda and there's a no, and I spoke to you and it's a no. So
Okay.
that's why I asked to put it back on the website, and I think we should vote on it tonight, because this is number 4, and
Nope.
we have reached out to Nancy, so she forfeit our seat.
Okay, so I see Shaliza has a, Shaliza, is this on topic?
Yes, I was gonna say that we need to vote her out of her seat.
Oh God, don't say like that. Gosh, let's just vote.
No, 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 I mean, 4 absences.
I know
because
what you
of
mean. I know we on the same page. I get it. I get it. I understand what you mean. I connect. I get it. Okay, good. So here we go. So we're voting to evict the seat, vacate. That's the correct word, right? Vacate the seat.
No,
what's the correct word?
we can't vote to vacate the seat when we have not given their notice. We are voting on our absences before we get to the point of vacating our seat. We know this is number 4, so it's vacated, but there are steps that we have to follow. So we are
What-
voting on
Right.
her August, or July, August, and September absences. We're not even voting on tonight's absence because that's on the next calendar meeting. So we're doing the 3
Okay.
absences that she missed.
Thank you. Shaliza, do you mind lowering your hand, or unless you have something else to add?
Thank
I
you,
will.
Vivian.
Thank you. Yeah, you got venting, sorry. Ted,
Since we already voted on her absences, we actually had to like do a redo vote to cancel out those old votes.
so did we vote on
Thank
those?
you, Ted.
things
That's
already?
why I asked to put it back on the agenda.
So this is a redo vote to revote on July, August, and September absences. Okay, so let's do that.
Didn't we vote on that at the end of the meeting last time? Barbara raised the issue to add it back to the meeting, and I thought we took a vote on that. So today
No.
we just had to, we
No,
didn't vote?
we didn't. No, we didn't vote on it. We spoke on it, and I sent an email the next day to put it back on the agenda. So that's what we're doing now. Thank
Okay,
you, Natifa.
very good. So Barbara, what is the next steps we gotta do, my dear? Please?
So I would like to make a motion to vote on the absences of Nancy Lagasse for July, August, and September.
I second that. Elena, so we are voting if the unexcused absences were truly unexcused or not unexcused, correct? Is that correct?
Yes.
No, we just, aren't we voting now to put it back? So isn't it, we need 2 votes. We need a vote that, yes, we agree that we're gonna revote, and then we need to do the revote.
Then we do the.
Otherwise, you're gonna end up in my situation from the last
You know
time.
what?
You're right, Natifa.
Yes,
Thank you.
we don't
Yes.
want to go there.
Okay, so Barbara, you wanna make a motion for that first one? Okay,
Okay,
I make a motion to
Motion to
revote.
revote from last meeting.
Okay, wait,
It's called a motion to reconsider, I think.
reconsider. Thank
Yes,
you.
indeed.
Thank you. I was just
So
gonna
make
about
the
to ask
motion,
what-
Ted, gosh.
So I would like to make a motion to reconsider our votes from last month's meeting on the absence of Nancy Lagasse.
Somebody second.
Second,
Let's
Thank
go.
you.
Vijay Ramjatan, president.
Yes,
Barbara Williams, second.
Yes.
I mean, first vice president. Second vice president, Ted Chang.
yes.
I think I had some of those drugs at this point. Lu Zhao.
Yes.
Elena Minova, recording secretary, yes. Natifa Lewis, member.
Yes.
Obviously, member Nancy Lagasse is not here. Member Shaliza Dean.
Yes.
Member Ranjuin Dakar.
Yes.
Member Cassandra Alexander.
Yes.
Nathan,
Member Simone Dornbach.
Yes.
Perfect, unanimous. Next.
Thank you. So now I would like to make a motion to revote on the absences of Nancy Lagasse. Can
I
someone,
second that.
okay,
So hold on, Bibi put something in the chat. This is for July, August, correct? So since you have not voted on the members' September absence, which is last month.
okay.
Isn't the motion that we're declaring her unexcused absence for July, August, September, October? Isn't that the
Because
motion?
that's what we voted on in
No,
September,
we can't vote for
right?
tonight, just for July and August and September.
Right, so, but yeah.
Because we
but
was
to
gonna vote on her absence for September tonight anyways.
So
we-
can
Right.
we vote?
So
So I
you're-
think we should vote on September. And then,
First,
and then vote for, oh,
No,
Bibi,
so-
can we combine it? Okay.
So you've already made a motion to reconsider your votes that was you done in September for July and August, correct? On the
Yes.
record. So now you will vote for each of those months and for the record, right? July 1st, then August, then you go to September because September was never voted on because you have to give another month to find out why the member was not there, but you haven't received any information, right? You've done
Yeah.
your outreach. And so next month you will vote in October, but from today until the next meeting, you will outreach to the member to inform the member that according to the state law, if you're absent for 3 absences, your seat will be vacated. And so next month, then you can vote to vacate.
Understood. So
Thank
let's
you for your
first
guidance,
vote-
Vivi.
let's first revote on July and August. Let's do this.
Can somebody make the motion, please?
I made the motion already.
And I
Um,
second it.
And Ted seconded. Oh, and VJ seconded.
No, but you said July and August. She said we have to vote each month at
No,
a
no,
time.
no.
Oh, so I
We
have to
do
make
July,
another-
August first, and then we're gonna do a second motion
Okay.
to do September by itself.
All right, so I would like to make a motion for us.
No. No, we have, BB just said we made one motion that vacated July and August together, but we had voted on those separately. So we have to revote first on July, then on August,
Correct.
then on September. So we have to make 3 separate votes tonight. We can't
Can we
put them
combine the
together.
3 or no?
No,
No, we
Okay.
can't combine them. We have to do it separate.
All right, so then
Let's
let's
go.
do July 1st.
Okay.
All right, so I'd like to make a motion to vote on the absence of Nancy Legacy for the month of July.
I
All right,
second.
so let's go quickly and I'm gonna just use the first names if you guys don't mind.
Yes.
VJ,
Yes.
Barbara,
Yes.
Lou,
Wait, no, we're not voting
You have
yes.
to
We're
say if
voting
the absence is excused or
is excused or
unexcused.
unexcused.
So I'll go VJ, say VJ.
VJ,
Unexcused.
Barbara,
Unexcused.
Lou,
Unexcused.
Ted,
Unexcused.
Elena, unexcused, Natifa,
unexcused.
Shaliza,
Unexcused.
Rajwinder,
Unexcused.
Cassandra,
Unexcused.
Simone.
Unexcused.
Thank you. Let's move on to August. Somebody make a motion for August?
So I'd like to make a motion for us to vote on the absence of Nancy Legacy for the month of August.
I second that.
All right, VJ,
Unexcused.
Barbara,
Unexcused.
Lou,
Unexcused.
Ted,
Unexcused.
Elena, unexcused, Natifa,
Unexcused.
Shaliza,
Unexcused.
Rajwinder,
Unexcused.
Cassandra,
Unexcused.
Simone.
Unexcused.
Thank you. Let's do September.
So now I would like to make a motion to put on the agenda the absence of for Nancy Legacy for September and
So,
October.
folks, can we please make sure we say that the first motion was passed? The first motion was passed, like you said, because it's important, right? For the record, the first motion was passed for the month of July. Elena?
Motion was passed for the month of August. So
No,
both,
For July, say it for July first, then say it for August also.
yes, so the motion was passed for July. The motion was also passed for the month of August,
2022, right?
2022,
For
unanimously.
the record.
Maybe,
Right.
What's the motion? The motion was to vote on an absence, but what is the motion passed? So you have to say let the record show that unanimously, the absence of the council member was unexcused. Because
Correct.
guys, this moves you to a place where you need to vacate a seat and adopt resolution to vacate seat. It's very important.
thank you, Bibi.
Thank you.
We'll get
So-
most of the words. It's okay.
Yes, I think you said it beautifully, BB. Nobody can-
So Vivi, now I have to make a motion to put September
not yet, not
and
yet.
October on the
yet.
calendar, no?
Not yet.
Okay,
Let
Give the
Elena
AA a
first.
minute to write the notes down. I think the A is making notes of the motions.
So Barbara, let Elena first make say that the motion was the motion to
The
What did
motion to, towards, member Nancy Legacy being as unexcused for the month of July has been unanimously passed as unexcused. The motion also was unanimously passed as unexcused for member Nancy Legacy for her absence in the month of August.
And July.
Right,
She
I
did
said
say
it for July
July.
1st and then I said it for August separately.
Sorry.
Yes, your drugs, that's fine.
So BB, we are in October. We can't vote on September? No.
We
Yes.
can, now we
can vote
can.
on September. Okay, so I would like to make a motion for us to vote on the absence of Nancy Legacy for the month of September.
As excused or non-excused. And somebody second the motion?
Second.
Okay.
All right, President Vijay Ramjet,
Unexcused.
Barbara,
Unexcused?
Lou,
Unexcused.
Ted,
Unexcused.
Elena, unexcused, Natifa,
Unexcused.
Shaliza,
Unexcused.
Rajwinder,
Unexcused?
Cassandra,
Unexcused.
Simone.
Unexcused.
Awesome. The motion has been unanimously agreed upon that member Nancy Legacy has been unexcused absence for the month of September. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do
So,
we vote on vacating the seat now?
No,
No,
next
we're
month.
gonna,
yes.
we're gonna do a outreach to her, saying that the council has, maybe can we talk off of that looks like to have an email
I
sent
just
out
sent you the information that you need, BJ, on your text.
on my tech. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
There's a
Okay.
certified letter that has to go out and there's a resolution that has to be adopted. Council member has to have an opportunity to state why they were absent and all of that. Yeah.
Barbara, I need your help, please. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Okay, moving on. Thank you so much. Minutes, Dorinda. Thank you all for cooperating with the time. We're doing wonderful in half, like we're really moving through the agenda and we're covering all items, which is great. Which month is this, Dorinda? September 1, 2022. Okay. All right, this was sent out before for members to look at. We don't have to vote on this. We just have to make a motion, remember, to approve or not.
I make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
I second.
Okay, is anyone opposed to this minutes, September 1, 2022? Going once, going twice. Okay, we consider this minutes unanimously approved. Beautiful. Okay. Any new calendar items? Anyone want to add for next month? Going once, going twice is not your last chance. You can email us up to 2 weeks before. Oh, sorry, Simone.
Okay, I have a question. Oh, sorry. Elena, did you?
No, I just called on you because I saw your hand up.
I have a question. It's just that I don't know how the process works. I would like to, and that doesn't have to be immediately, but eventually I would like to have something like organize something like a town hall for special ed, because I feel that parents are left alone very much, and the DOE is really having a big backlog in special ed cases. So
Yes.
to see how it can be addressed and convene special ed experts who can help parents to sort through all of those things, because not every special ed kid is like in a specialized setting. So that's one thing, and I'm just going to throw it out. It doesn't need to be this year. Could be maybe in January or in spring. And I also would like to have a town hall.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can Dorinda, can you please make a note of that for our next meeting to put that on the agenda? Thank you so much.
And the second event, or I don't know, I would like to organize is a town hall to inform parents about the use of restorative justice in school settings, because there is a lot of confusion what it is. And I would like to have a meeting that is very, very neutral, where we're not discussing school safety agent or restorative justice as a tool to, replace school safety agents. I just would like to invite experts so that they can speak about what restorative justice is, how it looks like in a school setting, and so that parents can ask questions, because I noticed that there is a lot of confusion about something that really can be very, very helpful in a school community. And
You-
we have a couple of schools who are using it already.
Thank you.
And so, yeah.
So if you don't mind, if we, for all members, if you want to have, if you have ideas about what to speak about next month, just tell us what the item is, and then come prepare next month to really build, share with us why you want to have a town hall for these events, so that way we don't spend twice the time, both times discussing. So Simone, both great points. Our AA has it listed for. Simone, also please send that to Dorinda in a very clear one sentence or 3 words, restorative justice or whatever it is you want to talk about, so that way we can have it on the business calendar meeting, so we can add it on, so we don't overstep your ideas, please. Latifa Lewis.
I know Simone wanted to keep it separate from like school safety, but building on the idea she mentioned about restorative justice, I did get a chance to go to the Chancellor's Town Hall on Project Pivot this morning, which is geared towards the whole child. And one of the components with that is also using restorative justice. So if open to that, since this is a framework that has been rolled out across DOE, maybe looking into that and having someone who's also part of that project, because they are engaging community organizations to also help, I guess, address some of these issues in school using more of a restorative set of practices rather than punitive.
Thank you. Please add that also, Dorinda. And if you could send her an MT for something, if you could collaborate with Simone or whatever, and send one item liner for that, or you can send 2 separate things, that's totally fine. Also, too, I would like to add a line for next meeting about parent coordinators meeting, breakfast meeting or whatever, something that we can meet with them via Zoom, wherever it is, but something with specifically, because we rely on those parent coordinators to get our information out. So FYI, so that parent coordinators meeting, Luzao. Lou, your hand is up and we can't hear you.
I'm sorry, I forgot to unmute. So I just want to understand. So next meeting, we don't know we will be in person or virtual yet, right?
Hopefully before the meeting. Before the meeting, please.
Right, but
before the meeting, yes, we will know.
but for the
before
town
meeting.
hall, there's no
We'll know a
requirement
lot
to
about
be.
those things. We'll know a lot if we're gonna have a meeting in person, and then we also know if the meeting is in person, if we can have virtual meetings about the town halls too. And then I'll change everything about how we do everything, including the town halls, and if we can have to do. So let's wait on guidance, and then we can plan it. But start your planning now. We can go from there. So it's 9:54. I do want to end the meeting by 10 o'clock. Latifa.
I think the last time we had a question with that, if it's like a community engagement, especially if you partner with the district or so forth, we can keep it virtual regardless of whatever the extension says. So it's the meetings we just have to really
Plan ahead. Okay, so thumbs up, Dorinda agreed. Barbara Williams.
Thank you, VJ. I'm gonna be real quick. So on last month, you wasn't here. There was an email sent out. There was inviting CEC members to on a consultation for parent coordinator, as they're required for all schools to have parents coordinators. I took up the challenge and I went. So for future reference, when there's a another email sent out for parent coordinators, CEC is supposed to sit on the consultation, not the hiring process. So I just want to make it clear, so everyone, that wasn't here, know what it's about. We sit in on the consultation and give the principals
feedback,
our honest opinion on their new parent coordinator that they're gonna hire. It's not required for all CEC members to be there or 10 of us to be there at once. So next, when there's an email sent out, we could choose who wants to go to sit in on the consultation, and we make a decision on it. So
Sure
we
enough.
have,
I agree.
so we have representation from the CEC. As it's added into law, it's a requirement that we have to be there. I just wanted to make you know that, VJ, since you wasn't here. So you kind of have an idea of what it is. Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Simone, is the last comment, then we wrap it up.
Yeah, this is just to add on. I received an email today from one of my liaison schools. The principal reached out directly to me and asked me if she could talk to me prior to scheduling the interview. And so I just wanted to double check that everything is going right, because I know that last time it was, I think, Barbara who sat in. And if you are all okay for me being the liaison of that school to sit in, I'm going to be doing that. Otherwise, if anybody would like to join me or would prefer to do it on their own, that's fine too. I just want to be transparent that I received the email directly. It didn't go through Dorinda. I was directly contacted.
Should we, sorry, I'm in the culture. I apologize. Go ahead, finish, Simone. I apologize.
No, that's fine. It's more of a question. I mean, I offered to speak to her, but I wanted to make sure that this is all going the right way.
Okay, so and then let's discuss this next meeting, but there might be a lot of this happen before next meeting too, right? Should all communications go to Dorinda, or should they, if they reach out to the Simone directly, then she has to let the council members know, hey, council members, I have a meeting at the school on this day to discuss the parent coordinator who wants to join. Here's the address. Is that fair? Is that okay?
I think it's okay, VJ, because it's up to the principals to reach out to the CEC. So if they reach out to Simone directly, that's a different element from, even though she's on the CEC, but she's also the liaison for that school. So maybe they feel comfortable with her, but that email should go to Dorinda. So
okay, good.
So we could discuss it and
so should Simone reply to the email and CC Dorinda and say, hi, Mr. VJ, FYI, thank you. I know I'm the liaison. However, this has to go through Dorinda. And then Dorinda sends out the email to the council members saying, hi, council members, there is a meeting happening this day at this school, stating this time, this date for the PC at that school. Simone Dornbach, who has agreed to go. If there's anyone else who wants to go. So that way we all have a chance to go. Is that fair?
Yes.
Latifa?
Pretty much, I was agreeing, because, we did say at the beginning, Sonia, whoever had introduced the schools to the liaison, and then after that, the relationship was supposed to be able to develop. So I think, yes, in that communication, just CC in the council.
Beautiful. I
Yes,
agree.
yes, it's up, because it's up to the principal. So if they want her to be there, that's their prerogative.
I agree. So are we clear with that, right, Dorinda? We clear with that process, right? Council members, if a principal reach out to you saying, hey, we want you to sit in now as a liaison on a PC meeting, you respond to that communication in CC Dorinda saying, hi, thank you so much. I'll be there. However, we want our CC administrator to know about this. And then she sent an email out, BB, what you're waving your fingers.
She's saying no.
Is this a PC consultation?
Yeah.
This is written in law that they must communicate to the council,
That's
not a member.
There you go.
I said.
There you go.
They must, the principal, it is a mandate for the mayoral accountability.
There you go.
That it's been written August 15th. The guidance is the principal must send the email to the council informing them of the consultation.
Okay, so I have a
You
solution.
all decide among yourself after you get the email what you want that process to look like and who will participate.
Just in terms of timing, it's 9:59. In terms of solution, Dorinda, can you please send an email out to all the principals in the district, including Dr. CC, Dr. Pate, of course, and Sonia, and saying that this is a reminder of the regulations, and to do this, maybe, no, she can't send a reminder to them saying, hey, just please notify the council, not the liaison.
That email should come from the district leadership, informing the principal or reiterating that is the requirement, right? Because we also know our district office have legal representation now that came from the borough office.
But that should come from Dr. Pate, BB?
That should come from the leadership in the district.
Okay, so BJ, you have to reach out to Dr. Pate.
Dorinda, remind me, please. Okay, let's do an email to her to remind her to do that out. And then council members, if that's the case, if they reach out to you, which is nice. We want, the good thing is they know who the liaison is, and I love that. So that's good. Don't stop that. Say thank you for letting me know. But this email has to go to this to our CEC. Here's the email address, and I'll gladly also come along with whoever council members are going to. So you continue the relationship, but we don't, we take it up to the higher level that needs to follow the law. Okay, lovely. It's 10
So
o'clock.
Simone can do that on tomorrow and
Yeah.
CC you.
Wonderful, council members, we did great. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much. We had a wonderful meeting. I'm happy to be back. I miss this group. I miss my.
I would like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting, VJ.
Time now is 10:01. Thank you all. Plan. Okay, two things.
Can somebody second the motion? please?
Second.
Thank you.
Two things really quickly.
Meeting's
We
adjourned.
have a town hall, and it's a town hall, unless we want to reserve the right. If we don't have a proper town hall to present to the community, it's not going to happen. We're not going to go over there and look like crazy, like we don't know what we're doing. Please, let's just put our best foot forward and let's really do a great job. The community spoke about the last town hall that I did, not I did, but we did. So because they loved it. So let's really do a great job like we did before also. Good night. Good night.
Feel
Bye-bye.
better, VJ.
Thank
Yeah, feel
you.
better.
Hopefully next month.
And thank you, Latifa, for